Lanny Poffo, this is amazing. I'm going to say this. When you portrayed the genius, that was an incredible time, just a huge business back in those days. You were a tremendous wrestler, but you were also great with the mic. You were also just good at getting that crowd reaction, that fan reaction. What was it like becoming the genius? And was the genius name something you came up with? Was it Vince McMahon or someone else? And the whole outfit too, because you have to describe the outfit for those that maybe they can go now on YouTube and see the genius outfit.
I just go on geniuslannypoffo.com, and what I'm really proud of is my Hall of Fame speech for my brother 2 years ago. And you know, you may think that I'm not a well-dressed man, but trust me, I'm a very well-dressed man because I wear Randy's shirt and I wear the Hall of Fame ring. And that's what the people want, and that's what I give it to them. You know, I live in Indian Rocks Beach right now, and about 4.5 hour trip, but since I'm a viejo, I took my time and, you know, broke it up in Sarasota and broke it up a little bit in Naples, and then, you know, lounging in. And I'll tell you something, Pablo Marquez has a fantastic organization. And
here with CCW right
yes,
here.
I'm excited to, we've been friends, we're more than friends, we're hermanos. Now I said, don't call me a hermano. Abuelo is my new name, Abuelo. I'm very proud to be a grandfather. Mi nieto.
Now hermano I got because brother, at least that I know. That I know.
Abuelo is grandfather.
And brother was grandfather.
Nieto is grandson. I have a grandson, 5 weeks old today.
Now, what are you gonna? Do you think your grandson is he gonna play baseball? What is he gonna? What are the things that is he gonna be writing poetry? What is it for the grandson? Any thoughts there, or just let him do his own thing?
You know what? If a man wants to wrestle, you can't force him or you can't stop him. And I believe in letting nature take its course. If he wants to write a poem, I won't stop him. I might even help him. And if he wants to wrestle, I won't stop him. But he ought to try baseball. It's the greatest sport in the world.
Lanny, the poems, how did that part come up with your character? I know you write poetry, but how did that come up with your character? Hey, he does poems. Let's use this for part of the character.
Do you remember TNT, Tuesday Night Titans?
Yes.
Okay, I was a guest. I had been there 3 months. They brought me in, you know, and they liked me a little bit because of the acrobatics, and I had a uniqueness. But I was worried that if I was a guest on Tuesday Night Titans, and if I was boring, they may not invite me back. So I said, well, I better stack the deck in my favor. So I made a big long poem, but it ended up that I did look back through the annals of history in the Wrestling Hall of Fame, men from all nations with courage to spare, who struggled to carve out a name. Now compare these high standards of valor to those chivalrous knights of yore, with bravery staunch as their armor, their glory both legend and lore. My medieval connection with wrestling relives that magnificent past, though mindless skeptics may snicker and scoff, the winner is he who laughs last. Alive with a love of wrestling, I appear on TNT, between Vince and awful Alfred, the hottest show on TV. I'm not your average wrestler, but I wouldn't want to be. I never scream or kiss my arms. I'm happy just being me. I call myself Leaping Lanny. I validate what I say to every single wrestling fan who's watching USA. Yes, I believe in miracles as God has blessed this great land. I believe the referee will soon be raising my hand. So what happened was, I'd been there about five and a half years, and I was starting to circle the drain, and they were going to wish me luck on my future endeavors. So they said, well, we got too many baby faces, we need heels. I said, why don't you make me a heel, which is a bad guy? And Chief Jay Strongbow said, woo, you can't be a heel, you're too good looking. And I said, well, you're a baby face, and you are the ugliest man I've ever met. And everybody laughed, but I didn't laugh. I said, who am I wrestling today? So I was wrestling some guy, and I said, watch me, I will become the heel today, okay? So I go out there and I thought to myself, what can I say to make these people hate me in Boston? So I said, let's try this. My name is Lanny Poffo. I always know what's up. The Bruins haven't got a chance to win the Stanley Cup. The Red Sox haven't won in years. I hope they never do. The Celtics are a travesty. The Patriots are too. And just then, a fan jumped in the ring. But I caught him coming through the ropes, and I hit him. Oh, I hit him so hard. And he went flying. And then I started the third verse, and another fan jumped in the ring, and this time Boston's finest. And they stopped the match. It was a semi-riot, and there was no match. They stopped everything. And I went back, feeling very proud. And Vince McMahon says, well, it looks like you're not as good looking as we thought. He said, do you have any ideas for a gimmick, for a name? And I said, how about Boy Genius? And he says, I like it. We'll just call you the Genius Lanny Poffo. We'll do 6 vignettes, and we'll drop the name Lanny Poffo, and you'll be the genius from then on. And I said, wow, thank you. And I'll tell you what, the truth is about Vince McMahon, if I had his